Hello everyone, it's Amy and Mama Pam is with me. We are back in Allen, Michigan today at the Allen Antique Barn. We're doing a pretty major booth reset today. We're flipping everything to spring and Easter today, so we're going to take you along with us. Let's get in here. Okay, so this is going to look different since the last video that I did. In between Valentine's Day and now we flipped the center table to kind of baking and kitchen stuff. So we're going to be switching that to Easter today. We're also going to be taking down the purse wall, putting up some shelves, and I'm going to redo kitchen corner over here as well. All right, new shelving is in. So we've taken all the hats and purses down. And it was quite the process because these brackets, I don't know, like these kind were like had tags on them for shelf brackets, and you put them in the wall and they go like this. They're not flat, so I don't know. And we bought two different brands. One brand works just fine, which was this bottom row. Like they're exactly the same. They just came from a different store, but those aren't angled. And then Mom somehow had some vintage brackets. I don't know. So, but it works. So now we're gonna flip to Easter. Okay, we've moved all the kitchen stuff from the front table, crammed it into the kitchen lunch. It's very full. And Mom has added cookbooks, vintage cookbooks. How many years did we look for the Pillsbury Bake Off cookbooks? You collected all of them.
These are doubles.
Yeah.
I still have them all.
But my gosh, I remember every antique market that we went to when I was a child. That was my task, was to look for the Pillsbury Bake Off cookbooks. But we got the kitchen all kind of put back together. Got our new Mama Pam actually made this tablecloth out of vintage fabric. She's got a matchy one she's going to put back in the linens. But now we're going to work on Easter. I'm also going to take out the Valentine cards because I do have some Easter cards to put out. I'm also going to be taking my Arnert girls with me today. I do have some other things down here, so I'll probably switch out and take some things out of here and put some new things in. Okay, we have about 45 minutes before the mall closes, so we still have some more work to do, more things to put out. I'm still rearranging over in the corner, and I also have to put some greeting cards out here too. Right, with a few minutes to spare, we got it all done. I did want a quick walk around because there's a few new things. I did bring this metal birdie table from home. I actually got a different table. Mom replenished some of her sewing things. She's tucked some little duckies and some bunnies I see around. This little pillow Mama Pam made out of some vintage sheep fabric. Super cute. She did bring in some more spring linens. She's flipped the tablecloth here to match the one out in the front. We've got all the kitchen goodness. Mom has brought in some albums and some advertising ephemera down there. And we'll go this way. So this wall looks completely different because we took all the hats and purses out of here. And spring has sprung. We got all the Easter and spring goodies down here. And we've got egg cups and salt and pepper shakers. And I have loaded the shelf up over here with a whole mixture of different things. I did bring some die cuts and some vintage bunny plush. And we brought some different Easter books. Mom brought this amazing duck there. Pouty Bear is still here, hanging out. She just brought this teapot and mug combo. And here is the Easter table right out front. I brought my giant chocolate bunny blow mold. And bunny plush. Jason gave that to me to fix it up, so I fixed it up, added some eyelashes and restuffed it. I've got all sorts of bunnies and ephemera. planters. I did bring some vintage greeting cards. Of course, this is new. I actually have the little one is up on the shelf back there that matches the anchor hocking little tulip dish. Mom brought this whole basket of, look at these teeny tiny little, oh my goodness, baskets. Eggs. These are fun with the little bunny faces. I did bring some stuffed animals. Mom got some books, this fun chalkware bunny. So that is everything, you guys. I'm very happy. It definitely looks much refreshed and springy. So I hope you guys had fun coming along with us today. Hello. It is now a week later. Mama Pam and I are back to bring in some more Easter and spring goodies. Mom's got a cute little table she's going to put in the booth. So I'm anxious to see what we have sold in a week. The last time you saw us, we reset the entire booth for Easter. So let's get in here because I'm very curious. Okay, right away. I see some holes. I see some things missing. Mom's got some things to rearrange, fill some holes too. Right off, I see my big chocolate bunny blow mold is sold. Some other things off of the Easter table, so I'll have to rearrange that. And the little dolly dresser in the corner. I see my wax cup Easter basket is gone. Some shakers out of the cabinet. So, and we did bring some new stuff, so I'll show that to you. So we also noticed that my Bambi wall decor pieces are gone, and we fixed the plushies. Thumper is all by himself because Bambi sold. So I did bring some other stands and racks. We moved Plaid Bunny from up here on the chair, and I moved that cute little, I love this annelid duck. I moved her up there in the chair, but I also brought 1954 Uncle Wiggily board game. Who remembers playing this? Let me know. I love the board game on this, but it does have all the pieces to play for it too. So I thought that would be a fun board game for Easter. I got this cute little plant stand, little bench thing to add up for a different height on the Easter table. And in place of the big bunny chocolate blow mold, I was going to bring this anyway. I actually forgot it the last time. This actually used to be my personal decoration out on my front porch, but the wind was not very kind to it. Giant Easter basket with 1991 General Foam blow mold eggs in there, so I'm selling the whole basket together. So now I'm gonna work on rearranging that to accommodate. Okay, I've got this reorganized, so I've got room to put out some of the other stuff that I brought. I moved that kitschy plastic Easter basket up there on the shelf and rearranged that a little bit. I've also got, this is a new little shelf thing that we got up here. I'm gonna put some Easter die cuts up there that I brought. So this is all the rest of the stuff. Some of the stuff is still wrapped in here, but I gotta put that out somewhere. Okay, I got all the die cuts around. These still remind me of elementary school. My favorite teacher, Mrs. Mack, always decorated her classroom with the die cut decoration. So I've got them kind of all over the place. I had this one here when we brought Easter the first time, but I just added a few more around just for some more bunnies. All right, here's something else that I brought this time. It's a Fun Farm knee hugger bunny, and he actually has like a chime in here, so when you know what I mean, like that little chimey sound on the inside. So I brought him. I also brought this vintage Lily Easter wax cup. I do craft with these. I happen to have a double of this particular one, so I brought that. Mom just added this shelf over here above her kitchen. I like that. It looks cute. She says she's going to switch out her little dress pot holder clothesline. Hamco, put it in your home. I can't resist these little flower pixies. I think, well, you know, we love Murder Elf and his crew, but I love these little, they have a little tulip hat, so I couldn't not bring him today. Oh, so Mom just got this at Jeffrey's Antique Gallery. There will be a video for that. And when we bought it, it was pretty dirty. I see you replaced some of the thread spools on there, and she also replaced the scissors. They were modern scissors that were in there. He looks really nice with that silver pair. All right, here's something new that I brought. I made these little lots, these little vintage lots of things. This is the bigger one. There's a whole bunch of, we got an Irwin bunny rattle in there, flocked bunny, chenille chicks, chickens and a duck, lots of vintage cake picks in there, and a cool basket. And then I made a couple smaller ones here with vintage and some glittery eggs. So we got a little chicken themed one and then a bunny themed one. And this little bunny planter here. It's actually made in Mexico from the 90s, but I just popped some little eggs in there. So I'm going to keep on rearranging. I did sell some Easter cards and some postcards, but I brought 3 more vintage cards today. I love this little flocking one and the little bunnies poking out of the tulips. So cute. Alright, we're all done with our reset, and I'll go around. I'm not sure what other things Mom brought in here besides Sewing Bird. Oh, she brought in this little table. And what else did you bring in, Mom?
Some new little dresses.
Oh yes, you did put new pot holders on the clothesline. Oh, the little bunnies look so cute with the giant treasury of Peter Rabbit. And go through the kitchen. And Mom has sold quite a few of her little tiny baskets with the chicks. I did sell some shakers out of there, so I moved those blue dogs over. Just rearranged the little Easter shelf here in the center, and moved some things around. I did move quite a few things around on this shelf. I made kind of a little flower shelf out of that, and I had to put all the little yellow things together. I moved some things up into the birdhouse. Mom did bring this cute little, oh my goodness, look at the fabric on that little tulip dress. That's adorable. There's panties on the back. Okay. Well, let's take it off the little... Oh my gosh, look at those little ruffled bloomers. How stinking cute is that? At least somebody gets that Uncle Wiggily game to play for Easter. Did move some of the books around. I'm still looking for more dustpans to put in here, since I sold 2 right off the bat. And Pouty Bear is still here. Mom is going to be working on redoing the cabinet here and putting a lock on it. We're going to move some of the teacups elsewhere, and she's going to put her vintage Barbie stuff in here. Well, Mom's got a lot of vintage Easter baskets in here to fill, and I'm pretty happy with our reset of the main Easter table. Of course, it doesn't look quite the same without that giant chocolate bunny, but I do like the giant Easter basket full of eggs. So if you guys stick around, we'll wrap up the video outside in the car. All right, we're finally done resetting the booth. I think it took a little over an hour to do. We didn't really have too much we had to move. Just kind of filled some holes with all the things that sold. So I'm glad that we still had some new things to bring down. And I'm pretty happy with the booth. Happy. Yes, I'm pleased with how it turned out. As of today, there's 2 more weekends before Easter, so hopefully the weather cooperates. Last weekend was very busy. We did have quite a few sales over the weekend, and we're here on a Tuesday, and it was very busy on Monday as well. And so I'm anticipating probably we'll have some busy weekends coming up as well. We did talk with the owner today,
and he did tell us that he's very happy with the amount of traffic that's been coming into the mall, and I'm very happy to hear that. So thank you everybody that has traveled and came to visit the Allen Antique Barn. If you do want to visit in person, they are open every single day, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I will put the address for the store hours, websites, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff down in the description of the video. Do make sure if you come up here to Allen, give yourself the entire day. There are several other large antique malls here in Allen, plus a restaurant. I highly recommend the pie if you stop in there. Definitely plan an entire day. You won't be disappointed. There's so much to see here in Allen. If you guys want to come and visit our booth, we are space E10 and E11 right behind the checkout counter. You can't miss it as soon as you walk in the door. We appreciate you guys so much, and we will make sure and update you again the next time that we do a major booth reset. So thanks for following along with us. Definitely leave me a comment below if you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe here on my channel if you're not already. I certainly would appreciate it. All right, we will see you in the next one. Bye.